What's up, folks? Patrick LaRouche here from Evolve Restorative Therapy. You can find me at livepainfreeprocess.com. Today, we're in a seated position and we're going to be talking about carpal tunnel, as well as wrist pain, etc., etc. So, what do I want to say about carpal tunnel and wrist pain? The biggest thing that I gotta say is, when you're looking at it as a symptom view, it's all about where the pain's at. It's all about where the extensors and flexors are. But with carpal tunnel, majority of the time, it goes upstream is the problem. So we're talking about shoulder issues as well as neck issues, as well as T-spine as well. So if you're looking for a solve to the problem for long term, go upstream, hit up shoulder, neck, and T-spine, your thoracic spine and your upper back. But today, what we're going to be talking about is what's happening within your wrist itself and the symptomatic view of wrist pain. Someone asked, so I'm giving it to you. So, wrist pain, in the world of trigger point aspect, there's stretches out there and there is some foam rolling out there, but the biggest bang for your buck, I believe, is with trigger point in this area. As you guys know, I dislocated carpals as a teenager playing basketball. So I dislocate carpals. I pop them out and my wrists break. And that's what started me on this whole journey for recovery and staying up afloat, because as a massage therapist, every other week I was out and it was horrible. So I perfected this for myself. And that's what's key here. Like, this hits home for me in a lot of different ways, because I couldn't do the things that I loved. You know, I loved helping people, etc., but I couldn't do it. And that's why this is so pinpoint and key for me. So when people talk about carpal tunnel, they're like, oh, it hurts here, 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 here. What I'm gonna show you is some easy breaks that you can do to get the pain to subside dramatically. But remember, this is a symptomatic view, not a systematic view. So during the symptomatic view, you'll get short-term gain, guaranteed, and that's what I'm going to show you today. Some of these trigger points here refer to many different places, but in this book, the trigger point book, we're only going to be looking at it through what they're showing us. I'm showing you for the visual of the muscle tissue. The way that you're going to take care of it, you're going to clean up many more things than this muscle. So when you're looking at anything that I put up front in the future, about a trigger point, you want to think about this general area, not that one point, because you're never going to find that one point in the plethora of fibers that you have. So you want to think this muscle group gives me pain in this area. So if you're having trigger finger, anything like that, we're looking at these areas here that's going to be affected. And I'm going to mirror this, because what happens up top is also possible happening in the flexors as well. So in the top part of your hand is what you're looking at here, and the bottom part of your hand is exactly the mirror, the same thing. So whatever you're going to see up here is going to be down below as well. So you're going to be trigger pointing both sides of your forearm for wrist pain. So to make this really short, I'm going to only show you a couple muscles on this, and you're just going to mirror it to the other side. So within your extensors, you want to think about what happens up by the elbow refers down to the hand. It's not always right around where the problem is. You got to remember that. Your pain always is someplace else. There's always something driving it someplace else. So we have to get out of the thought of, you know, pain is right here, let's go right here and poke right here, because that's what my body's saying. Your body is giving you where the camel is broken, yeah, but it's something that's giving it, that's saying, the straw that broke the camel's back. It wasn't the straw that did it, it was all the other stuff that you did in the past that broke the camel's back. That's what we have to start focusing on, the bigger things. So this is one area in your extensors. It's very close to the elbow, and you're gonna work your way down. All right, so this is a bigger one now. This is a thinner muscle, and the way that we're gonna get it is slightly on a turn of the forearm when we're doing the trigger point work. So what I wanna show you is, this is on the outside, right through here, of of the forearm itself. And this refers pain right smack in the middle. Now that's the big one for everyone that has wrist pain and carpal tunnel stuff. This one, this muscle is going to always be inflamed and always be upset. And then we're going outside of the forearm itself. So you're looking at the forearm in 3 different ways. You're hitting right smack in the middle, inside, outside. Easiest way to put it, right? It's so simple. You don't want to think about, I have to get this point, this amount of times. It's just like, all right, let's clear out the whole area. Clean the whole house consistently. And once you do that, then your body's going to really start moving. So, carpal tunnel. Now, this is going to be the tricky part for carpal tunnel itself. You have to always match what you do down below with what's happening up top. So please, please do this with, be mindful of what's happening, because as you change things up here, this is going to start working harder. The definition of carpal tunnel is there's a little hole that holds all these tendons right around your wrist. That now has been inflamed and now starts to crush the tendon. So the more you get, the more the tendon moves, the more inflamed it gets, the tighter it gets inside that retinaculum that's in there. So what happens is, if you start loosening all these areas, they're gonna wanna work more. So if they work more, you're actually going to hurt it more. So you're actually going to be in that hamster wheel of, oh, now it hurts even more. I'm gonna get it to calm down, now it's gonna hurt even more. And you're always gonna be in that cycle. So you have to remember, you have to balance what you're doing down here with what's happening up top in the shoulder and the neck and the T-spine. Okay, that's gonna be important. So I just showed you a visual of what's happening within the extensor muscles that mirror as well as the flexor muscles. Now we're going to show you how to clean it up. This is the fun part. Easiest way to clean up trigger points in your forearm is all about using the handball. A lot of people use a cross ball, tennis ball, they use all sorts of different things. I'm a big fan of listen to your body. It's all about that discomfort zone. It's not about give yourself pain. These areas can be ridiculously hot. So you have to take heed, slow down. It's all about the communication that you have with your body. It's not about, you know, Pat said, hit this point, hit this point, get it to move, get it to move, get it to move. It's all about, look, this area is, literally what you're gonna be saying in your head to your body is, this area is not needed to be this tight. Open up. It's okay. Let it move, let it rock, let it go. And the better you are at communicating and talking your body off that ledge, just like you would talk somebody off that was freaking out, just like, all right, calm down. It's all right. Come on. It's all right. You can do this. You can do this. That's what you have to start doing with your body. Not saying, don't jump, don't jump, don't do this, don't do that, and being really hard on it, because the body's just going to be like, beep that. I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to do what I have to do and protect against you. Who wants that? So, handball, close to your elbow, flat hand, let it relax, put it against the wall. Once you're here, you see that? Put it against the wall, hold. You're just going to lock your body against your hand, let your hand relax. Once you do that, wow, everything now starts to open up. You're just going to hold, feel your point, and relax. Then you're just going to move your hand backwards. Relax, go, go, and so on and so forth. Then you're gonna do, roll your hand open. Now you're hitting that one spot over here. Clear it out, same thing. Find your point, let your hand relax, breathe, open. Let it go, let it go, let it go. Same thing here, then you're gonna go over here. Same concept. Lean in. That easy. I can whistle, I can talk. It's not supposed to be painful. Yes, there's a discomfort level and you might feel everything refer, but it's not, oh my God, oh, I can't talk. You want this feeling of, oh, look at that. That's upset, that's upset, that's upset, but you're still able to talk. Now to get now that's the extensors, the top part of your hand. To get the bottom part of your hand, what you're gonna do is just roll over, put it behind your back, so you're here. And then the same thing. Lean on, roll through. That's the easiest way to clean up trigger points in your forearm, front to back. If you guys like this video, please press like. If you love and you know somebody that needs it, share it with them, because this stuff is starting to get hot. People are starting to ask questions, and I'm loving it. If you guys haven't already done so, go after it. I have a free video series for you guys to look at that's going to give you more detail on the knowledge, the whys your body's falling apart, and how to clean it up for the long term. Go to the website if you haven't done so, download it. It's a free video series, and it's great. Until next time, folks, bye.